It's that one guy from the clip.
He's going over that cliff.
That was a close one.
He's gaining on me.
He's going over that cliff.
Snap zooms in.
I love that the clip starts with Speed going,
Yeah.
He's going over that cliff.
Every fucking week, new movies get released. How does anyone ever see these? There are too many movies.
Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies, family.
hello.
I'm looking at the special 3-camera setup now.
Oh, he's all
I got my
three.
camera. There's that camera.
There's that camera. There's that camera.
And there you are.
The fuck
There
is
he
up?
is.
Wait, we're also over there?
And there.
We're all, okay.
Yeah. Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies, family.
Hi.
This week on There Are Too Many Movies, we're going to be talking about the Bukowski classic, Speed Racer.
Speed Racist.
You thought I was going to say Matrix. No, you didn't actually. You didn't actually, because it was the title of the video. It says Speed Racer. But hey, we were talking about Speed Racer.
It's good DMT.
What is that from?
That
Connor
is
O'Malley.
No, that's the fucking scientist guy.
No, it's Lightning McQueen, isn't it?
No.
Oh, he says
Meow.
ka-chow, right?
That's what's his fucking name, dude?
I don't know.
I want to say Nicholas Winding Refn. It's the fucking scientist guy.
This-
Oh,
The
Neil deGrasse-
Cosmos.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
he said that?
Yeah.
We'll cut to a clip. He did that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever seen Neil deGrasse Tyson?
No.
It's where it's Neil deGrasse Tyson, but he's like in a wheelchair and he's like,
On a Canadian.
my gay dad has AIDS.
Before we talk about Speed Racer, we're going to talk about what we've been watching. I'm Chris Collins.
I'm Josh Rodriguez of Film School University.
And I'm Alex, legendary podcaster Wilson. I've reached mythical status.
You
Nice.
have.
Yeah.
Congratulations, dude. Without us?
Yeah, I do my own thing. It's like a Bill Burr Monday morning thing.
What's it called?
Just Alex.
Find me on Spotify and Apple.
Alex.
Find me in my home.
I just talk at home.
Just talk.
You can listen if you want. My walls are thin.
Speaking of listening, $5 a month on Patreon if you want to listen to our supplements.
That was nice.
That was a 6.
Thanks.
Anyway.
I'm getting good at those, boys. You fucking buckle up because there's all kinds of more segues on.
Oh,
Patreon.
buckle like just racing because your car
It's a
is.
Speed Racer. Supplements is $5 a month. It's a bonus episode every week, and it'll get you Discord access, a bonus episode, watch parties.
It'll get you fucked, is what it'll get. You'll
you
get laid.
Fucked up, dude.
It'll get you nice and fucked and toasted, dude.
exactly.
Yeah.
You'll get you so fucking fucked. Shout out Doom Guy. It's a guy in our Discord,
Yeah.
and you would know that if you gave us $5 a month on Patreon.
He's the actual Doom guy too. He's fought the devil and shit.
Yeah.
He's fought Pinky. Wanda.
That's him. That's Doom Guy.
Tired of the cloud.
He's more of the guy that's like he's more of the Satan guy that's just
The Violator.
what if he
Dr.
went-
Claw.
Yeah, what if Spawn like went down to hell and it was just that fucked up Satan guy just like ripping a dab pen, just like
Wait,
yo, I'm so fucking fucked.
he's doing inhalants.
Hitting whippets like I forgot what I was gonna tell you.
I forgot to torture the masses for generations.
honestly just so fucked up,
I'm so fucking fucked.
Just come back later.
Look at my dog.
Anyways, that's all $5 a month on Patreon if you
Yeah.
want to support the local on the internet podcast.
If you subscribe for $5 a fucking month, you get everything. Access to the Discord, free. Not free. It's not free at all. I don't know why I said
It's
that.
$5.
Well, you do
It's
get free
$5.
stuff
You do get free
in
stuff.
the Discord.
Tickets to go
That's
watch
true.
movies. We did a ticket giveaway for Sinners. We did a ticket giveaway for Minecraft. We've done all sorts of different movies that we talk about.
Yeah.
Movies that you want to see in theaters. Not just that, though. We have fucking 170 plus episodes of a little thing called supplements. And these are weekly episodes where we're just talking about a bunch of bullshit. We did a lot of music in this last episode, or this episode that's coming up on Friday. Check that shit out.
Yeah.
What else you get? Watch parties.
Yeah, we do all those free ticket giveaways on our Instagram, but Patreon gets first access to all those.
First dibs.
Come post your hauls of way too many, like genuinely too many movies.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
buy less movies. You have rent.
Hey,
Like,
don't say that. We're physical media gang.
that's true, but you know,
Buy as many movies as you fucking want.
Yeah,
dude.
True.
and show it off in the
Fuck your
Discord.
stupid wife who doesn't care about it. All right.
Yeah.
I'm not saying mine.
yeah. These shelves are half empty. You want empty shelves?
Exactly.
Come on, fill your shelves, dude.
And you buy another one, you're like, it's empty. This one's empty now. I have to fill this.
Smart.
This is a smart move.
Just buy more shelves, guys.
This has just showed up.
You have too many fucking shelves now.
There are too many shelves. The next podcast we have. Yeah. Anyways, it's join our Patreon, and if people buy stuff, speaking of the hauls, a lot of people buy stuff. They get a little digital code. A lot of people don't give a shit about those. They put those in the Discord. You get a movie for free.
I put all of my digital codes in the Discord.
Congrats.
Literally all of them.
That's
It's like
awesome.
at least like once or twice a week, I see somebody drop some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they don't care about the digital codes. I don't know why though. Like, don't you need those for travel?
I use them. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I buy a movie, I'll keep that.
But hey, if you don't, you just get a bunch of free shit. As long as you pay $5 a month, which is bare fucking minimum, dude. Just do it. We're gonna fucking bump it up to $100 a month here pretty soon.
Yep. So keep your credit card linked on Patreon.
We're going to keep talking about it until you fucking join.
We're
all
a big
right?
fucking deal, guys.
90-minute episode. I'm just like, fucking please.
Yeah.
You buy the new fucking Dirty Harry fucking 4K
That's
HD Blu-ray. We're on that motherfucker.
Yeah,
dude.
we're in the special features of the
They put
Dirty
us
Harry
in the
4K.
movie.
Yeah.
You're Scorpio, aren't you?
I'm Scorpio. I'm like his henchman guy. I just stand behind him and I go, yeah. Yeah, see?
I'm in the movie.
Bitch.
Bitch!
I'm Clean Harry and Dirty Harry. What if there's just like they
Just covered in suds.
Yeah, just covered in suds. Like, man, you really got to clean up your act. They don't even have a gun.
Just clean.
Then
Harry.
it's AI.
clean
Clint
baldy,
Eastwood.
dude.
Yeah, exactly.
I could be clean baldy.
Clean Baldy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dirty Harry.
it's 4K. By the 4K, we're on it.
Yeah.
We're in the special
We're-
features.
We've made it.
It's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
It's pretty neato.
Yeah.
And we'll cut to a clip.
Dirty Harry is the first serial killer movie, like the serial killer thriller genre. Those movies do not exist without Dirty Harry. David Fincher, clearly it's a big influence on him. If you look at Zodiac, there's a whole scene dedicated to a screening of Dirty Harry.
This would be shockingly paint by numbers to someone who's seen all the movies that it's inspired, but this is the inception of those ideas.
Everyone's doing a version of Dirty Harry now, still.
Siegel and Eastwood have taught us that the great films make us look at something familiar, but in a way that's completely new or strange or even more difficult to grasp. So maybe a new generation of filmmakers are going to do exactly that.
You're thinking, did he fire 6 shots or only 5? Now, to tell you the truth, I forgot myself in all this excitement.
It feels forever part of the cultural zeitgeist.
The iconic line, "Do you feel lucky, punk?"
Even if you haven't seen Dirty Harry, you've seen Dirty Harry.
Put us in more stuff.
Anyways, what have you guys been watching? That's it, right?
I'll go first. I went last week. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure. All right. First up, I'm gonna just say, oh my god, that was crisp.
Fuck, dude.
Let's fucking rock.
Dude, let's
Fucking
rock.
rock
I'll hit
today.
it with you.
Oh yeah. Oh, hold on. Take a sip out of my straw of water.
Oh. Ugh.
I'm jerking a Soliol, whatever the fuck
You're
this
jerking it?
Jorkin.
is. Yep.
This podcast sucks.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
dude. Welcome to the
Black Mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah, season 6.
30. I don't know. Who
The newest
cares?
season.
It's a lot of them.
The weakest of them all, in my opinion.
You think so? I've only watched half of it so far. I watched the first 2 and then the Paul Giamatti one. Paul Giamatti one, a little overrated in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
He's
my least
he's
fa-
incredible in
He
it.
is. It was my least favorite story.
He's incredible, but like you said, the story is my least favorite so far.
You watched it all?
No. First 2 episodes.
Are you just shocked that
I'm
you
just
don't like it?
shocked, yeah, that it's not a good season. Or according to Chris.
I mean, I liked the first one well enough, Common People.
I like the first one.
The second
First
one
one's the best one.
The second one I've seen
no.
is like very divisive. I loved it personally.
Which one was it?
Bête Noire, about the girl at the food company.
Yeah, I remember.
It's fun on a rewatch too. I watched it for a second time with Christina, and she was immediately called it, and I was like, all right,
That's annoying.
yeah.
I like the first episode, and I especially love like a Rashida Jones, where it's like an actor that you wouldn't expect to be in Black Mirror.
Yeah.
is in Black Mirror. I thought she was great.
And she has legit chemistry with that dude from IT Crowd and
Yeah,
Bridesmaids.
You worked with him, didn't you?
Who?
The dude from the first season or the first episode,
Which guy?
the Irish guy.
Oh yeah, Chris O'Dowd.
That's cool.
I did, yeah.
What'd you do with him?
This little film called "The Evolution of Testicles." It was for the male cancer awareness.
That's cool.
Thing, and we did a 360 film where he talked about the. It's a movie. Whatever.
Okay.
Wow. Look at that view. Just take in a deep breath and appreciate this moment, because right now you're flying inside the biggest nutsack in the world.
It's a short film. It was at South by Southwest. It
Cool.
doesn't matter. He's a nice guy though.
Yeah, he seems nice. I like him a lot. I like him in everything I've seen him in.
Yeah.
I've only seen those 3 episodes, so I feel like I can't really speak on the full season.
And you watched the full season.
I didn't even watch the last one. Nice, man. I'm just gonna beep all the burps out. That'd be funny. Just from now on, we're cleaning up our act.
Yeah.
We're cleaning it up, dude.
This is a PG-13 episode. No burps allowed.
Can you pixelate his face too?
Yeah. Every time he burps, just did a dick just come out and say the N-word? Why is they censoring that? Oh, fuck it. I don't need to pantomime that. Hey, Vivian, get away from that cord. This is your last chance.
Get off that crazy
Last
thing.
chance to dance, motherfucker.
That's it.
No! Vivian!
Dude, what?
Sorry, guys. I said last chance.
You did say that.
God damn, dude. That's arguably abuse.
Arguably.
She'll be all right.
She'll be all right.
She's fine.
She's feisty. She likes
She landed on all fours, though.
She did. They always do. No matter what.
Anyways, Black Mirror.
It's good.
I didn't watch the last episode because it was a spoiler. Not really a spoiler. It was a sequel to one of the other episodes, and I was like,
Huh. I didn't know that.
you didn't.
I haven't seen it. I didn't know that there is a sequel episode in that season.
It's not a big spoiler, but like, you remember the Enterprise one, the Star Trek episode with
Yeah.
The USS
Ted,
It's that again.
Todd.
Huh.
It picks up where that one left off.
I don't
Jesse
even
Plemons is in it?
remember.
Yeah, no.
Well,
I didn't watch it. I don't know.
I know that one's got Kristen Milotti from The Penguin.
Oh, I
Yep.
like her.
And most famously of How I Met Your Mother fame.
I just did the old man. Oh, I like her.
Oh, I like her. She's a classy broad.
Your fucking parents. Oh, you know what?
She's great.
He was good in that TV show that I watched that was on CBS.
When I watched all 30 seasons of Law & Order SVU, he was good in all of those.
He's in 911 Los Angeles.
Aaron Eckhart.
I have a friend that watches 911 actually as a just like, I love that show.
Just watch Murder Online.
The fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
No, that's the like really shitty like
Like a procedural.
yeah. Jennifer Love Hewitt's in it.
Oh, well, all right. Then I'll check it out. I love her.
She's great.
Yeah. Yeah, Black Mirror. And I haven't finished it. It's fine so far. It's not my favorite at all. I'll say that.
I think the first 2 episodes were the only ones that felt like Black Mirror. The other,
Really?
I don't know. It's kind of straying from what I like about the show.
Yeah. Show me people who are fucking losing it.
Yeah.
Losing it.
Just the best episode to me still is the one that they could replay each other's memories.
That one's crazy.
That's season 2.
That is the best.
Dude, I've honestly thought this for a while now. It's like Black Mirror is riding the coattails of season 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
But I think it's also, I think seasons 1 and 2 were they hit so hard because they still bordered on this could happen.
Right.
That's how they felt, where it's like, oh, this is near future. Where now they're getting just really fucking weird.
It's like, oh, is it technological at all sci-fi? Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
like the technology behind the first episode, it's like, all right.
yeah.
It doesn't even feel like cool, realistic.
They're literally
No,
just
yeah.
describing Netflix.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm currently doing that payment model. So suck my dick.
yeah. And then it's on Netflix. And
Yeah.
Netflix is like, well, all right.
Fuck.
I guess.
They're like, aren't we clever? It's like, well, not really.
No, you're not
We
meta.
paid for this.
Yeah.
That's why I hated the Selma Hayek one from last season, where it's like she was watching a Black Mirror.
That was kind of fun. I'll admit,
was fun.
I'll admit that was kind
Yeah.
of clever.
I think it might have been my least favorite from that season, though.
It did have that little like wink wink nudge nudge thing that I didn't like though.
I just
Yeah.
think it's writing the prestige of the first 2 seasons.
Yeah, I agree.
Dude, Shut Up and Dance, is that the one where
I fucking
That one.
love that episode. That's my favorite Black Mirror episode.
I might have to... No, White Christmas for me with John Hamm.
Ooh, good one too.
Dude, that one was
That one's unreal.
That one's fucked up.
that one's really fucked
fucked
up.
up, dude.
Fucking fucked up.
Yeah.
Fucked mirror.
With an
dude.
O, dude.
Fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
Fucked.
Two
mirror.
O's, fucked up. Yeah, so there we are, Black Mirror.
I wonder if there's like a porn ripoff called Black Mirror.
Of course there is.
100,000.
And they're all in wearing VR headsets, like just,
Yeah.
I don't know. I've
Yep.
seen it.
I would.
I don't know. I'm just shooting the shit.
Maybe
Just
they...
describing exactly what
Maybe
it
it's
is.
like all black guys in VR headsets and they're all fucking different white girls. I don't know.
Who's Violet Myers? I don't even
I
know.
don't know.
Hacks season 4.
Oh, this
show
is
that
that
you
new
really
show.
love.
Yes, I got into it at the perfect time because I binged all 3 seasons and then there was like a month wait for season 4. This show is so fucking good. If you have not watched it yet, you have to watch it. Just solid, tight, amazing comedic writing.
You know what show I thought you were talking about was Normal People or Difficult People.
Difficult people.
That was a short-lived Hulu TV series starring Billy Eichner, and then like his comedic partner, where she was like this redhead lady. But it was really funny. That's the show I thought you were talking about for a
Yeah,
long time.
not familiar with that one.
So when this
Decent
new
show.
season dropped, is it weekly or is it all?
It's weekly. They dropped 2 episodes to begin with, and now 1 each week.
Nice.
Yeah, it's got she played Silk Spectre in like the HBO Watchmen, like the older version of that hero. I can't remember the fucking actress's name. She's great though. She plays Deborah Vance in the show, like an older comedian who's trying to like rekindle her career. It's great. It's amazing.
Yeah, but you brought up Normal People briefly. That is one of the best fucking shows ever.
Yeah,
Is it?
Difficult People was the show I was referring to, but I said Normal People by mistake. But I still have not seen that.
Dude, it's probably the most realistic and best like love story I've ever seen.
Daisy Edgar Jones, dude.
Mhm. And that dude from After Sun.
Paul Mescal.
That's him.
Daisy Edgar Jones is probably one of the like. She feels like an old Hollywood actress currently, right now.
I know what you mean.
Like the way that she's like, she presents herself in interviews and shit like that. She's very chic.
She's very trad, Hollywood.
So, but like, I don't think anybody's doing it like her right now. She's so classy. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean.
It feels very old Hollywood. It feels very just fresh, I guess. Like
Yeah,
the way
Where the
that she's-
Crawdads Sing was really good.
Shit, eat shit, dude. Twister.
No, I like her. I like her.
Twister's really good, and she's great in it. You know.
I'm sure. She's a great actress. Normal People is phenomenal. I just wish they would. Nah, I won't bring it up. It's just a great, great show.
Yeah, I haven't watched either of those.
What else you got?
For the Love of the Game with Kevin Costner and the guy from Boogie Nights and Talladega Nights.
John
Various
C.
Nights
Reilly.
movies. Yes, that one.
My boy's on his baseball shit.
Yes. I haven't seen this since I was a kid. And yeah, this movie, it's pretty corny, but it's great.
This is the one where he throws it past the speedometer, right?
No, that's the rookie.
The rookie, yeah.
The other Kevin Costner baseball film.
I think that's
He has like
Dennis Quaid.
4 of them.
I think that's Dennis Quaid, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm saying
Ah,
Kevin Costner has like 4 baseball.
No,
movies.
Kevin. He's got Field
He's
of
got
Dreams.
a baseball fucking face.
Yeah,
for sure.
For the Love of the Game, it's fucking awesome. It's like an aging pitcher who was like a fucking phenom at the beginning of his career. He's very clearly like not feeling himself at the beginning of this last game of the season and presumably last game of his career based on his age and how the season has gone for him. And it's about his past leading up to this one game where he attempts to throw a perfect game, which is like very rare in baseball. It's where if you don't know what it is, no one gets a hit, you don't walk anybody, you don't hit any pitchers, there's no error, or any batters, there's no errors. It's a perfect game.
that would be awesome if in this movie he dropped LSD to try and pull it off.
That has happened.
I know. That's why I
Okay.
said that. That would be
He was
amazing.
referencing.
Yeah.
Yeah, be like,
I was like, you're not going to believe this.
like, oh, you didn't know that.
Yeah.
Is it better than Bull Durham?
It's been too long since I've seen that.
Susan Sarandon and Bull Durham, dude.
Susan Sarandon in anything.
Bro, shout out.
Yeah, shout out, dude.
Great actress.
Great.
We'll talk about it, but Susan
actress.
Sarandon is the queen of all mommies, man.
Yeah.
She's great.
She's the queen of all. Like, she is the Mount Everest of like guys that have mommy issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where it's like, oh,
Uh-oh.
It's like, oh, there it is.
She comes on screen. Uh-oh. That's what I say when I see. Uh-oh. I look at my partner. Uh-oh.
Doesn't this make sense now?
Dude, I was watching Speed Racer and Christina walked into the room and she goes, Susan Sarandon's like a very good mom in this movie. And I was like, you're telling me? And she was like, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Damn it.
Her Sally Field is up there.
Sally Field's for sure up there.
Great mom movie. Mom.
Sigourney Weaver.
Bonnie
yeah,
Hunt.
for sure.
She's a bit on the feistier side, Sigourney, but
Been on feisty side.
she kills aliens. What am I going to do, you know?
Bonnie Hunt. Great movie mom.
Is that the woman from Bound?
No, you're thinking of Cherry Poppins.
Bonnie Hunt was in Jumanji.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Dude, I have very few brain cells left.
I feel you.
Wasn't she in Beethoven too?
The dog
Also,
movie?
yeah,
Yeah, she played Beethoven.
she was the dog.
I don't know. But I know what you mean. That woman is like Richie Rich. There's like that mom.
Oh, who's the mom?
They're
Richard
just
Rich?
typecasted as fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, big time mom.
Big time mommy. Welcome back to Mommy episode.
Welcome back to our new podcast, Big Time Mommy, where we review movie moms.
Welcome back to your mom's house.
We get through our mother trauma watching mom movies.
Right?
Why were you mean to me?
Serial Mom, great movie.
So anyway, Sigourney Weaver in... Sorry. Susan Sarandon in...
Yeah.
What was it?
For the Love of the Game.
For the love of the game.
She's not in
She's
that.
not in that.
Trying to get y'all back on track.
She's in Bull Durham.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I have not seen Bull Durham in the same span of time that I did not see For the Love of Game until this last rewatch.
Got
so it's a fine movie. If you like baseball, you're going to love For the Love of the Game.
How about 8 Men Out?
I don't think I've seen that.
We got to watch that.
Okay.
How
We're
about
watching
Moneyball? You ever seen that?
Never heard of it.
It's crazy.
Best sports movie of all time, baby, for my money.
I do like the fake cover that I think Borderland made for that, where it's just a ball of money.
Shout out Borderland in the
Yeah,
Discord.
yeah.
$5 in mine.
That's all I got.
Cool. Chris?
Sure. I got one off the top of my head. Presumed Innocent. Jake Gyllenhaal. Courtroom Procedural.
Let's go.
Brother.
Oh, yeah, the Apple TV Plus show.
Yeah, dude.
Did you watch it on Apple TV Plus?
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Is this new? I've never heard of any Apple TV Plus series aside from Severance.
I know. They don't market anything, and they have A-listers in everything. It's weird.
It's kind of weird.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
They dropped
It's
the
fucking
movie with
crazy.
But
George
when you have
Clooney.
Apple TV, you see it like when you open the fucking device.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I mean,
maybe advertise to the people who don't already pay for your service.
maybe advertise to the entire world with the phones you have.
Yeah.
I mean, that would fucking suck. Everybody would be pissed if like they're like,
Hey, Chris is like, you know what? Never mind.
Yeah.
honestly, now that I think about that, never mind.
I don't like the idea.
But if you
can
were into movies and it had the data package on you to know that, if I woke up and it was like, hey, George Clooney, Brad Pitt, starring in Wolves, now on Apple TV, I'd be like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
that makes sense. They're in a movie together.
That's what I did. When I
Honestly,
woke up,
dude,
that makes sense.
I couldn't even finish that one, dude.
I didn't watch it.
I couldn't finish it.
But my point is that a movie starring Brad Pitt and George Clooney came out on Apple TV and nobody talked about it.
It wasn't very good.
Well, maybe that's why.
I mean, the shows that do really well, I mean, they...
Severance, shout out.
Exactly. I mean, but even Ted Lasso to a certain extent, like that show does very well. I know Chris hates everything that's wholesome in the world, but people like that show a lot.
I don't hate everything that's wholesome. I hate that guy.
Oh, okay. That's fair enough.
It's irrational. I have no reason to.
Yeah.
I just always hated Jason Sudeikis.
I hated him for a long time too.
Just
it
hated
was
his
that
guts.
movie. Was it the Horrible Bosses?
Yep, when he's the
Yeah.
heartthrob.
Sex pot heartthrob of the movie.
Oh yeah, like that's believable. He's supposed to be the George Clooney. Okay.
I mean, literally that
oh,
was
fucking K.
it was probably written for like a Ryan Gosling, Ryan
Yeah.
Reynolds type,
Yeah.
Right.
And they just gave it to Jason Sudeikis, and it's like it doesn't fit at all. He just fucks everything that walks, I guess, in that movie.
Can't stand him.
I don't get it.
I can't explain it, and I'll never get over it.
Could you Photoshop that to be like a Budweiser when you tilt it back?
It's a big beer.
can't explain it.
And I'll never get over it. Fully vertical.
What else is on your? Oh, so Presumed Innocent, really good.
Yeah. You would like it a lot.
Yeah, I started it and then I just kind of fell off. I wasn't paying attention. I was halfway.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I was pretty hooked on that. It was really good.
Good
Apple
twist,
TV
apparently.
courtroom procedural. Very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
What
What was it? Do it. Very good. What should I talk about? All Black Mirror. We talked about that. Yeah, I logged them all individually on Letterboxd for some reason. They're all on there individually, which is interesting. But my OCD likes that. Bro, I haven't watched anything else besides Tim Dillon's I'm Your Mother.
I saw that.
It's mid.
It's fine. I liked it.
All of his specials.
The trailer was good.
That promo he did with Kevin Spacey is great.
Did you ever see that like Jerry Springer spoof he did on Netflix?
No, was it good?
It's fun.
I'm sure. He's funny in other contexts. For some reason, his specials don't hit for me.
I'd rather just listen to him rant than watch his like crafted stand-up.
I know it had its moments, but I guess maybe it's also just I'm incredibly jaded by specials now in general. I think, like comedy specials don't hit for me like they used to.
I've been that way for a long time. I still haven't watched Bill Burr's special.
I loved his most recent special.
Bill Burr's new one is great,
but I'm still like I don't feel like watching comedy specials right now. I don't know.
The only two that I've genuinely laughed at in a long time is Nick Mullen's Year of the Dragon and Bill Burr's new one.
You like that Louis C.K. one I sent you?
That was new?
Well, at the time, you remember?
Oh, well.
It was probably around the same age as the Year of the Dragon special.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
I do got to say, Nate Bargatze.
I love his stuff.
He fucking kills me, dude.
He's pretty funny.
I know he's clean.
For
but
being a clean comic, he's great.
He's just, he has great jokes. He writes great jokes,
Yeah.
is what I'm trying to say.
I watched his most recent one, and I was like, I think he's hitting that point where he's kind of riding on his laurels, where it's like people are such big fans of him, and he blew up so hard that he doesn't have to try as hard. Like his earlier specials to me were funnier. The latest one seemed like,
I like his newer stuff more.
half baked.
I really like his new shit.
He also has like stuff like his SNL monologues, like parts of those are like not in his specials at all.
He has great SNL episodes too.
Yeah.
Shouts to him.
I don't know, like I'm not a comedian and I can't do a better stand-up special, but sometimes like when I watch Tim Dillon, I'm like, dude, I know he's funnier than this, so it's weird, you know?
Yeah.
Some people get in their own head, and it's like,
Yeah.
I've been working on this one thing for 2 years or whatever, and here it is. I don't know.
That's all I've been watching.
Gotcha. I'll kick us, or well, not kick us off. I'll finish us off. As in making you come. I rewatched Warfare.
Hell yeah.
I took my parents to go see it, and
Nice.
ran into our buddy Austin Zook, who wrote our Dallas Observer article.
Shout out Austin.
We were both walking in the mall at the same time, and I was like, "Hey, dude, what the fuck?" And he goes, "Warfare 115." I'm like, "Fuck yeah, dude!" So he's like,
I'm stalking you. Let's go.
he knew immediately, and I was like, "Yeah, dude, I'm taking my parents to see it," because they ask me every weekend, "What are we gonna go see?" I'm like, "You won't like anything that I like."
Yeah.
I know my parents.
Well, then if you know them, why don't you recommend what they'll like?
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
Because I don't want to go see it.
well, finally, I was like, okay, this movie, I really liked it. I think you will like it as well. Because they'll go watch fucking Flight Risk and all this shit, and they'll hate it. And I'm like, what do you expect? You know, I'm telling you, you're not gonna like it, and then they go anyways.
What do they like?
It's hard to tell, dude.
Fucking Deja Vu starring Denzel Washington.
But also going to the movies with your parents nowadays.
Why did my
dude,
brain do that?
it's a perfect dad movie.
Yeah.
But like going to the movies with my parents is a fucking stress ball, dude.
Because
It's
you
not
feel
fun.
responsible.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we walk in, they order a large popcorn immediately. And then my dad dumps it out into like the little the trays that they give you. You know what I'm talking about?
Those are dirty.
He dumps it into the cardboard tray thing.
The cardboard tray.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm like, what are you doing? And he goes, it's a free refill. I was like, what do you mean?
No.
He refills it immediately. So
What's up? It's me again.
That was really good.
each parent has 2 large popcorns. Each parent. Yep. I'm not kidding.
Sure.
2 pickles. Sure. Fine. Whatever, man.
And then they disconnect the butter thing from the hose and just go.
so much butter.
And then they turn on their left side and fart until the movie's over.
So much butter. We get into the seats. They want to sit on the very back row, the final row in the back. You got to go all the fucking way up there, sit down, get settled, all of the previews, and then as soon as Nicole Kidman comes on screen, my mom's like, "I'm going to the bathroom."
I knew it.
And I'm like, "Are you fucking shitting me right now, Mom?"
Because we need that.
The movie's literally about to start right now.
Yeah.
We've been here for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So right now is a good. Anyway, so she goes.
She comes to this movie.
She comes
to this place to piss.
We come to this place.
She comes back just in time. Like the movie, like literally the lights are dimming as she's walking upstairs. Like, okay, fine. Movie starts and my dad's phone goes off. I'm like, fuck. How do you guys operate?
And then you turn, he's asleep.
Yeah.
It could have been shit. So I was like, just give me the phone. Give me the fucking phone. And he's like, oh.
Yeah, where is it? He's like,
yeah.
I don't know.
shaking his head.
I don't know. It went off twice before I was like, wait, is that you, dude? And then he's like, oh, I don't know. He hands me the phone. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm like, turn the fucking thing off.
Gene Simmons from Runaway hands you the phone.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's just stressful, but they fucking love the movie. It's amazing.
They liked Warfare?
Warfare's excellent, dude.
Nice.
It's spans all generations.
I know what you mean about like taking your parents to a movie because like
taking him anywhere. Like, how do you exist, dude?
I took my dad to see Nosferatu and then I just watched him watch it and he was just like,
why is it so quiet all the time?
why is it so fucking dark? Can't see shit.
I just saw this vampire's cock. The hell are you taking me
What
to?
a gay vampire shit is this? I didn't like Twilight. Anyways, they liked it a lot. They really, really enjoyed the movie, so I was glad.
Good, yeah, it's a really good one.
Yeah, that's
It's an intense war movie.
Um,
If you ever want a safe bet for a parents, it's a war movie.
Yeah,
I think
they were fucking into this one too.
My mom does not want anything other than a happy, fun time for a movie.
Really?
The last movie I saw with her in the theater was Finding Dory.
Damn.
And I laughed at one part, and my mom was like, "Shh." Jesus Christ!
isn't that a Pixar movie?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure.
Shh.
I was like,
fuck up.
Warfare is great.
trying to have a happy time.
I think I liked it more this time, possibly. You have to bleep that out.
I will.
I think I might have liked it more this last time. It's just so fucking good, dude.
Yeah.
I think I was kind of like giving it a little less the first time we watched it because I was like, that was amazing, but maybe I have some recency bias and how good this was.
Mm-hmm.
Second time, I'm like, nope, it's just as fucking good. It's really, really fucking good.
It's Alex Garland, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Ray Mendoza.
Yeah.
Love
Type
Ray Mendoza,
butthole movie,
man.
dude.
What?
Type butthole movie.
For sure.
I was very anxious. Barely any music.
I caught more up on the all of the like the actual what is it called? The fucking
The lore?
The lore fair.
like what they're actually doing. I mean, now that you know the story, it's like you go and rewatch it and you're understanding what they're saying, I guess more so.
Gotcha.
Like the moves they're making, the tactical things that they're doing.
I think the coolest part of that, one of the coolest parts is show of force.
Yeah.
Where it's like it's something they do in warfare where they literally do like an F-16 flyover like 10 feet above the building.
Hell yeah.
So it's just like,
And you're like,
it deafens civilians and like an entire dust storm just kicks up behind them and they use that to get out. Sometimes.
That's brutal.
Like
as a distraction and
as
like,
a distraction and also a fuck off.
Yeah.
Thing.
Yeah.
Like,
You're
I
like,
mean,
fucking try it, buddy.
dude,
we have that.
yeah. An F-16 flew like within a mile of my apartment a few months ago for like a sports flyover, and
Yeah.
I thought World War III was starting.
Yeah.
And I was like on Twitter, like, did anybody else fucking like
Dude.
searching Twitter because it's like the fastest to see? Like CNN's not going to be like talking about it.
Yup, that was a plane.
Yeah, it's like I've googled loud Dallas jet, and there's other people like, anybody else hear this shit? And
You're
I was
like,
just like, okay, well, somebody else heard it, and I was just like, that doesn't help me.
Dude, there on the subject of like F-16 flyovers, there was one time I was driving through Watauga, if you know where that is, like next to Fort Worth, and they were doing like a military drill where they were flying like a few, I don't know what kind of planes, but they had to be of that variety or close. And I didn't know they were doing a drill, and I heard them just fly over, and I like fucking lost it. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, dude, it's terrifying because
Yeah.
you can hear it from far away first because it sounds like, I mean, it's a sound of war.
it's almost like
get you,
Get you.
get you, and I'm
Just
like,
like that.
Jesus, World War III started. Get you,
Get you.
show of force. Get you. That's what they do in warfare. We need a show of force right now.
get you.
Owen Wilson flyover.
Wow.
He's in the F-16.
Wow.
But that's one of the coolest, I think, like just one of those weird tactics they actually do in warfare where it's just like, just a fuck off.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh, you're out here with just like.
Piss off, dude.
Cool slingshot. I've got a fucking nuclear bomb.
Yeah.
They're wearing fucking windbreakers, like in full combat mode, dude. Like, what are you doing, man? Put some armor on.
Just hip firing AKs like this. No training, just like kind of guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their advantage is that they're savage.
Yeah. It's true.
The fucking Andrew Jackson.
Their advantage is that they're savage, though. It's true.
I mean it, but
they are the bad guys.
Yep.
They really are. In the fog of war. You know what I mean? Dude, I
by one AR-15 and
yeah, dude, there was this really, like, I actually was like kind of like taken aback by this quote about the fog of war, where it's like people, I forget who said it, but they say when people look at humanity or mankind and humanity is just, whether it's war in general, they're just wandering through the fog and trying to find a path, and the people looking back only see the path and not the fog. And I think that was like, I was like, oh shit, that's pretty deep.
You should read Malazan Book of the Fallen. That's basically what it's about.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna read
fucking dragon book.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
There's like 7 dragons in all the books.
Yeah, do they have show of force?
Yeah.
All right.
It's a dragon going,
Heavens and Toll the Hounds, Book 8.
All right. I'll check it out on audiobook.
Shouts to Warfare. Good movie. Next up, another theater watch. I went to go watch Magazine Dreams, dude. Now, this little movie starring Jonathan Majors, a famously canceled actor in Hollywood currently. But I was working on this movie before it was canned by Searchlight like 3 or 4 years ago. I guess it was 5 years ago now. Jesus.
Damn.
No, less than that. Anyways. It is...
Get it right or don't continue the story,
honestly, dude.
Jonathan Majors as a bodybuilder, like doing competitions. It is very much along the same lines of like Love Lies Bleeding, where it's like a crime mixed with bodybuilding sort of situation. But he is severely autistic in this movie. He doesn't have friends really. He's very socially awkward. He doesn't know how to talk to girls. He's an incel for sure.
So it's a Literally Me movie?
Literally Me movie.
A buff black guy. You're like, he's literally me.
But he's great in the movie. Like, he is, obviously, he looks the part and he's killing it. Like, the performance is out of this world. My gripe with this movie, though, it's taken so long to release. I feel like obviously all the hype for it has died. It didn't open at all. But the fucking director or writer, I don't know who's responsible for this. This movie ends 4 times.
I hate the shit out of that.
You know what I'm saying? Where they had, like, he wrote 4 endings and he's like, we're going to do them all.
Right.
So it's like, you're finally coming to the conclusion of this story and you're like, wait, what the fuck is happening? And then it's like, oh, that's not real.
Dude, did you ever see Savages?
Yes.
That movie does exactly that, and I hate it for that.
Yes.
Pick a fucking ending. Don't explore everything, because then you've done nothing has any value. It doesn't matter.
Right.
And then the second ending happens with our boy Mike O'Hearn.
Yeah.
What is love?
Oh, really?
He's in it. He's awesome.
Let's go.
He's great. Shouts to you, buddy.
Come on the show.
Come on the show. Please, God, come on the show. You were great in this movie. This movie was bad, but you were great in it. So that doesn't pan out. That's not the ending. Dude, seriously, 2 more times. And on top of that, the movie ends. Fade to black, fade up. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing, dude? It is a miserable watch.
That's painful.
Miserable.
It's like a Bruce Springsteen, like 4 encore thing.
So it's not even like they had a button. Like, this will happen to me in movies a lot where it's like, this is a perfect place to end it. And then it fades back up. I'm like, no. It's not like they changed the story. It's just like, there's more. And I'm like, no, you should have right there.
Yep.
It's not that. It's like, let's just throw in all the alts. And, it's a bait and switch.
It's not saying like, it's a dream. It's not like that. But it is like you're saying, it's like, this is a good spot to end it. Leave it a little ambiguous. And then it's like, He decides not to do that, and it's something else. And you're like, what the fuck?
That is a bit annoying.
And that happens four times. 4 times. What the fuck are we doing, dude?
I feel like also
You had 3 years to get the movie right.
Yeah. I think maybe the studio's like, we don't even care to make this better. Like, just drop it because he's fucked anyway.
He's so fucked.
Yeah, he's fucking fucked.
He got acquitted for the charges, but then now he's like, and he was going to go on a whole press tour for this, and then some other shit came out. So now it's like, okay,
Jesus,
he's fucking done.
Yikes.
He almost made it out alive.
That's weird though. I only heard from one person that it was very good, and I'm surprised to hear it's not.
Other than the ending, is it good?
I was on board for the first ending, and then it kept going, and I'm like, what are we fucking doing?
Weak.
Maybe I'm just an impatient person nowadays, but yeah, dude, not a fan. And like I said, I could just feel that the director was like, what if we did this? What if we did this? And then like in the fucking movie, dude, you overstayed your welcome 3 times now.
That's why editors are important.
Yeah. Just really disappointing. But Jonathan Majors was great. Mike O'Hearn, excellent. Best actor ever. Please come on the show.
Hell yeah. Give him the Oscar, honestly.
Yeah.
I love that guy. That would be great if he came up to that. Or if they played him off of that.
That'd be so funny.
He's like, I'd like to thank him. It's like, what is love?
Yeah.
Jonathan Majors was great. I mean, check it out for that performance, but like otherwise, I really can't vouch for this movie. It was a tough sit. And then finally, a little movie called Sinners that just came out. Just came out on Friday, a couple days ago. This is an episode for sure.
We're gonna do an episode on that.
We're gonna do an episode on this.
Okay.
Like it's
a new release we got to see.
It's a new release that is going to perform way better than anybody ever expected.
Is this the Michael B. Jordan one?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
vampire one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't want to get too into it if we're going to do an episode on it. This to me feels like, let me just say this. The screening was on Monday. I was kind of like iffy on going, and then you were going to go too at some point. I don't know. We were trying to figure it out, but I was like, oh, I'll just go check it out. When I got there, the fucking mall at North Park Mall, there's usually a line for like the screenings out there, but it went from like the escalator all the way to the food courts, which is far as shit.
Yeah.
It was the biggest line I've ever seen for any movie. And
that wraps all the way up, by the way, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And seriously, 90% of those people were black because they are fucking stoked for this movie. It's Ryan Coogler, it's Michael B. Jordan. The last time they did a movie together was Creed, and then before that was Black Panther. Like, or vice versa. Anyways, people are stoked about this duo. Like bringing a movie that is worth seeing on screen, because that's exactly what this was, dude. Like they fucking cooked. This movie feels like From Dusk Till Dawn meets Crossroads. Like not the Britney Spears Crossroads, but
the Ralph Macchio Crossroads.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
That age-old story where it's like someone sells their soul to the devil to learn how to be the best guitarist ever of all time. It
sounds awesome.
It's both of those two films sort of mixed together. It is a fucking blast. It is one of the best like in the theater experiences I've had in a long, long time. The audience fucking cooked. It's one of those where it's like, oh, this might change the game for original films in theaters again.
Hell yeah. That sounds awesome. I've heard nothing but good things, so I want to see it.
Cinema 4.3. I can't wait to talk about it.
Okay.
It's really, really good.
Damn.
Michael B. Jordan's a fucking star. And Haley Steinfeld, holy shit. Anyways, check it out.
All right. Anything else?
Cool.
That's it for me.
You were reaching in your bag.
Well, this is a perfect segue for say hello to your high school copy of Speed Racer on DVD.
What?
Oh,
that's mine?
Shit.
Have you just been waiting for the Speed Racer episode to give me this?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Shout out.
You just had this?
Yeah.
And you just knew it was mine?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
That's all.
Thanks. That's awesome.
So this was Chris's...
Yeah. I remember one day he was like, you should check this out. And then I watched it, and then I forgot to give it back for like 15 years.
Hell yeah. I'm stoked to have this back.
Hell yeah.
Shout out. I've been watching too much fucking B&E, and I just say shout out like that now.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's awesome.
Ian Fidance, come on the show.
$19.99 at Best Buy.
You bought that for $20 at Best Buy.
Sure did.
Love it.
With my Best
With
Buy
your
discount.
discount.
when I worked there.
More like $5. That's awesome. Shout out to that.
Dude, yeah, I unironically love this movie, but let's get into it.
Yeah.
Let's fucking do it, dude. Here's the breakdown.
This is one of the only successful live-action anime adaptations.
Let's go, dude. This and The Matrix, they are comic book directors, man. I know it wasn't a comic book, but you know what I'm saying.
I get you.
I mean, they are anime directors for sure.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
this is a live action anime.
Yes, this is awesome.
I forgot. Okay, let me ask you guys what your background was with Speed Racer before this movie, pre this movie, because I didn't realize until we started watching this movie that the original Speed Racer anime was like my first anime. Like I really liked.
That makes sense because that's, I think, one of the absolute earliest animes I ever saw too.
I loved the show.
Yeah.
And I forgot that I loved the show until I see all these characters in the movie and I'm like, oh shit, Racer X,
Yeah.
dude. And not just the band. Not just the band, but this fucking, that character, like in the animated show, I was like, that's the coolest guy ever. He's a line. You know what I mean? Like he's fucking perfectly still. But I didn't realize how much I love this anime. Did you guys watch the anime growing up?
No, my only like thing knowing about this Speed Racer was just the cultural zeitgeist of Speed Racer.
Sure.
It's like, oh, I've seen that everywhere. I've seen the, whatever.
For me, it was Speed Racer and Dragon Ball Z. Like I would watch those every day.
I was a big Dragon
came
Ball
home
boy.
This is the most I've ever related to you on anime.
Yeah.
I mean, but like literally it was buried in my subconscious.
Yeah,
like I
yeah.
forgot that I loved Speed Racer.
Yeah. And this, basically, I liked this movie or checked this movie out originally. It's like, it's the directors of The Matrix. What are they doing next? And it's this, but around this time, I was like probably first experimenting with weed. And so I would get fucking really hot.
That's illegal, dude.
Ooh.
You should turn yourself in.
When you're blitzed off your ass, this movie just washes over you.
It's crazy.
And like they don't come across as images. It's like a series of ideas flowing past your head. I don't know how to describe it, but like when I watched it now, I can feel what I was feeling when I first saw this.
Yeah. Right.
But not like I didn't have that same like technicolor sort of like Speed Racer vibe that I had when I first watched this movie, which was just basically like just every idea was successful when I watched this back in the day.
Yeah.
Where I was like, I know exactly what they were going for. Where it was just like that everything was like
Chris is watching this at 6 years old, like, of course.
Yeah. Like yeah, 6 when I started fucking around with pot.
Or
6. Yeah. But I would be watching it like they could have shot a guy leaning up against his car on a sidewalk, but it just they put it on green screen, and like when you watch it now, maybe
it doesn't look as good for sure.
No, it's just so hard to articulate what I'm saying.
It's like Crazy Town. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
or whatever it is, where it's like, it's that crazy.
They didn't want this to be tied to reality at all.
Completely.
No.
It's a totally different universe.
Exactly.
The dad's government first name is Pops.
Yeah.
Someone named their child Pops.
Yeah, and then his name is Speed Racer.
Yeah.
First name Speed,
Last name Racer.
And they're like, he wants to drive? What are you talking about?
Middle name fucking just Speed fucking Racer, dude.
And then his little brother is best friends with a monkey.
Yeah, his name's Sprite or whatever the fuck.
Spritel.
Sprite L with chimpanzee.
Just fucking. Why didn't he die
Let's
in a
go.
car accident?
What?
You liked that guy?
Spritel?
We got our eye on you, mister.
I thought he was great.
I mean,
I thought he was hilarious.
I'm annoyed by him.
He's
always.
annoying. He's annoying for sure. But in the context of like the original series, like you have to have him in the movie, and he is just a little kid with a monkey best friend.
Yeah,
I don't like.
I was
him.
like, that would be awesome, dude. If they hang out with a monkey all the time.
That's terrifying.
They just rip your cock and nose off
For
out
no
of nowhere.
reason.
No, but it's like this monkey. All he wants to do is fucking eat candy.
That's
Like,
true.
That's awesome.
Until he wants to eat your face.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess.
it's a universe where monkeys are actually chill.
Well, it's a chimpanzee.
Yeah, so excuse me. Member of the great ape family.
Yeah.
Love a chimpanzee best friend, dude.
His girlfriend that flies a helicopter while he does Grand Prix races across the Wall of China.
Starring Christina Ricci
Yeah.
Yeah.
of Casper fame. Which, Yep.
Susan Sarandon, who we've already touched on, but I'd like to touch on her more.
Good fucking actress.
She's a good actress. John Goodman as the best dad ever of all time.
Ever.
Always.
Dude, the fight scene in the middle of the race where
everything happens in the middle of a race.
Yeah.
Like there's always a race going on, and then it cuts to 10 different arguments and shit happening. Like just people sliding across the screen in green screens, just whether it's people podcasting about the fucking race, where it's like, can you believe his brother was a fucking killer mafia agent in the deep state or something? And
he's getting to the tunnel where his fucking brother died.
yeah. His killer brother that was a
The
dirty
brother
driver.
death tunnel.
I love in the beginning when it's still in the I guess prologue section of showing like when Rex Racer was still Rex Racer. Someone rolls like a bomb into the garage and he's like, "Oh no!" And he like puts like a brick on the gas pedal and it explodes in the middle of the street. They're like, "Whew."
Yeah.
That was a close one.
He does like some stupid MacGyver thing to put it in a car, then rig the broomstick to hit the accelerator to get it out. It's like, dude, throw it. It went 10 feet into the driveway. And like, it was a huge bomb. Like, it also was funny to start like this, like, borderline kids movie with
It's
like
a family-friendly movie
with
for
a
sure.
bomb assassination attempt.
Yeah.
It's just like,
I mean, dude, it has family trauma in it. It has his brother dying. It has fucking
piranhas eating people.
Piranhas eating people. Evil corporations. I mean, this is a fucking dark movie.
This is an anti-capitalist masterpiece.
It's no surprise that it comes from the directors of the Matrix trilogy, and this is the first movie they decided to do right after finishing the Matrix trilogy. They did Bound, the Matrix trilogy, and then this movie, Speed Racer, in 2008.
I still stand this movie.
This
It's
movie's awesome.
It's so good.
Visually is one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
Visually, this is probably like top 5 most insane movies I've ever seen.
Dude, I know, especially the last race. By the way,
Oh, the last race. Oh, come on, man.
Okay, I don't
Don't
wanna
bury the
jump ahead.
lead there.
But like, you're never grounded at all. Not even with the tracks. The tracks are just like hot. Like, this is what I imagine is going on in your head when you're a kid playing with Hot Wheels.
Exactly.
Just like fucking.
It's
fucking flies.
F-Zero. It's not even like ground. It's not cars. It's fucking floating hypercars that like twist and turn and
Yeah,
do.
and they have weapons on them.
Yeah.
I would love to just see the editing timeline of this fucking movie. It must
Insane.
be fucking insane.
And the way they had to film things in order to accomplish those specific.
Well, the things that they're accomplishing visually on screen is there's no comparison to anything else in cinema. I don't think I've ever seen a movie that looks like this. And this is why it has such a cult following. But the shot, the fucking god shot of the what is his car called?
Mach 5?
The Mach 5, like basically drifting, and then the fucking track turns into liquid.
Yeah.
You know the shot I'm talking about?
Yes.
I just hope when you do,
Jesus fucking Christ.
It's like it's totally unmotivated, but he gets like he basically is just like bending reality. He's going so fast.
Yeah.
It's so fucking awesome.
It's
blew
like
my
Super
shit away.
Saiyan rules for a car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like he's basically hitting like the warp drive and like entering a black hole. He's
Yeah.
going so fucking fast. Like he's transcending space and time. Like he's just so locked in. He's the most locked in anyone's ever been.
My gripe with it though is that the extreme close-up shots of him driving specifically, there's no wind to speak of, and that really bothers me.
I mean, he's got a
I
helmet
guess,
with
yeah.
no hair on it.
No, but I'm saying like there's like it's
Like
literally
his
want his
skin's not.
cheeks, like-
he's
Yeah.
literally sitting in a chair. There's no resistance to
That's just how
anything
chill
going
he
on.
is.
I guess so.
I get what you're saying.
That's the gripe where I'm like, okay, I can tell these shots are specifically on a green screen, and he's doing a great job of acting.
I can tell this isn't even real.
I
I
know
get
what
it.
you're saying,
Yeah.
but like that's not like when you're questioning like that was the reality breaking part of it, where it's like the rules of physics don't exist in this universe.
I know, man.
They're like, where's the wind? It's like, dude, he just jumped.
But
10
it's just
cars.
it's just very clear that he's sitting down. You
Yeah.
know?
I see.
And
It
that's it.
sort of breaks your immersion.
yeah. It's like those old shots in Star Wars where it's like, oh, this is like
Well,
when they first discovered blue screens and green screens, and they're just like, they didn't even bother with fans.
something that I think J.J. Abrams did right, where he did this like very clean green screen sort of effect, where it's like he would use like lens flares, and granted he fucking overused them in a lot of ways, but like he always give you a sense of like they're in a spaceship right now. regardless if they're on a green screen or not, there was always a sense of like something shaking or just like movement to kind of give you the idea that like these people are moving in a certain space right now.
Yeah.
Whereas this, granted, it's a little bit older. It just feels like very static in those close-up shots.
I get that.
Specifically the close-up shots. Everything else is fucking perfect.
Yeah, there's a lot of driver shots where it's like it's a bit immersion breaking. I get what you're saying.
That's what I mean.
It's like when you see like Tony Stark's face in the middle of an Avengers battle, and you're like, okay,
Yeah, he's just in a studio.
yeah,
Yeah. That doesn't make me dislike this movie by any
Sure.
means. It's just like those are the instances where I'm like, fuck, you know.
Yeah. It's like dude, I don't know.
Not that I could do any fucking better. This was amazing.
Of course, but you can show someone this movie and be like, "This is kind of what drugs are like."
yeah,
You know, like this will make you feel and see a certain way, even though you're sober. Like
These have shades of colors that you've never seen in movies.
right?
This feels like. Do you remember in Silence when they crucify that guy in the middle of the ocean and his waves are just lapping over him?
Yeah.
That's what this movie does, but with like colors
Yeah.
and like editing techniques and like swooping camera movements.
Camera movements are so fucking crazy. I mean, most of them are all CGI, but there's some stuff where it's like the camera will like a car will fly into frame and it goes right into his eye, and then it goes straight into the other driver's eye. I was just like, whoa, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I was sitting there like, whoa.
This is one of those movies where I wish I had the colorful lights on the back of my TV.
Oh yeah,
because it was genuinely like a fucking a spectacle. And
Right.
in any given shot, it's every color.
Yeah, I watched the first half of it on my TV, and then I had to like finish it. I was doing some shit, but I had to finish it while doing some other shit, unfortunately. But when it was on my TV, I was just locked in because it was just all dark. Just had those like LEDs in the back that react to the screen. Dude, it was a ride.
hell yeah,
Literally.
It was
take you on a ride.
It was, dude. This was so nostalgic to watch because my brain like knew the movie, but I didn't.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
It's like I was watching it all come together.
You haven't watched it in what, 15 years?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably since I had this. Last time I saw it was when I gave it to you, probably. But like watching it, like I knew every shot. It all came together in my head as it was happening. But because this is one of those movies I threw on like for fun a lot, like to go to sleep to, and so it was like buried in my subconscious. When I was watching it, I was just like, it seemed like I was directing it in my head or some weird way.
Yeah.
It was so fun.
I mean, the fact that the Wachowskis decided to do this after finishing their trilogy that they would be known for forever. I mean, it's like this is their thing, right? To do this was obviously a tall task, but when they were talking about their concept for the movie, it's like, and why it didn't necessarily resonate after it opened was that it's like people are very precise on the way that they consume film, and anything that breaks that mold, that very static picture, audio, linear storyline, anything that breaks that mold and gives you a medium that they're saying like film is a rigid medium. This broke all of that, and that's why it didn't resonate with people automatically. That's why it took time for it to gain some traction. But I don't know how you can look at this movie and be like, that's not cinema. Just based on visuals alone.
Yeah.
You can watch this on mute and be like, this is one of the coolest fucking things I've ever seen.
Seriously.
And also it is weird because it is tonally completely in line with the original series in terms of like the family friendly, borderline like corny as shit dialogue and moments, but like it had to be made that way.
This is what I wish all anime was like.
I get it.
I would love if any anime that you've ever brought up looked like this. I would be like, all right, let's fucking go, because it is just that good. The music, by the way, Michael Giacchino of the Batman fame.
Oh shit,
nice. The new Batman?
Yeah.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
Shouts to him. So, and then because I had never seen this before, when we watched it this is my first time watching it. Scott Pilgrim, I kind of got visuals from that.
Yeah.
But of course that was after the fact.
Yeah, Scott Pilgrim is up there for comic book adaptation.
Yeah, and also, I mean, that is very like VFX heavy, but like there are things done practically in Scott Pilgrim that are like so creative and cool.
Yeah,
Which
it's a different level.
Yeah.
Which might be why it holds up a little better than
I think so.
Speed Racer, or it's just more critically acclaimed. I
Yeah,
guess.
probably.
Yeah, I think they completely wanted to disconnect this from reality.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they succeeded, but it's a misunderstood masterpiece, I think.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, we're just going to completely, like, there's no way you can shoot this track on any real track.
Yeah, no.
And then at that point, they're like, fuck it. Everything's going to be.
Yeah. It's a
like,
dream world.
It's a dream
Yeah.
world. It's a
You have
cartoon.
pufferfish like fucking doing a slide. What is it? Slide swipe edit.
Side swiping?
Oh, yeah, a wipe.
Wipe.
Oh,
Wipe.
yeah.
There's a million wipes.
No one from these parts will ever forget the tragic story of Rex Racer.
And everything is exposition, which is so funny. Like
It's-
Speed Racers coming down the,
Yeah.
like just like, oh my god, he just made a left turn.
His first race since his dead brother raced on it. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just flying by, just drive by exposition every time.
And the most cliche French, or most cliche, like, of whatever country they're from.
Yes.
If it's a Japanese guy, yeah. If it's a
yeah.
French guy, the fucking American.
yeah. Oh, socle bleu.
Yeah.
Speed Racer's gobbling up this track.
Yeah. And then the Japanese go like, ooh. It's just all but like it's almost it just works though too. It's like the villain is like menacing and he's like, oh, take him out now, and he's like
Dude.
flying through
The sweet talking, you
Roger,
never give
I'll-
away your. They definitely wanted Tim Curry for this. I'll say that.
yeah.
They definitely wanted Tim Curry.
But the Roger Alam fucking cooked.
killed it.
Stop him now.
I believed him at first. I didn't think he was going to be the bad guy. I thought the bad guy was Racer X. Like I kind of forgot. Like
Right.
I forgot everything about the show kind of. And then when Royalton becomes like the villain of the movie, that snap whenever Speed Racer's like, I'm not signing with you guys. Fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Are you ready to become a real race car driver? Then sign that contract.
That was badass. And they thought his performance was so good that they had to like basically shoehorn a scene with Spritle and the chimpanzee in the middle of his like heel turn. Because it was so dark for like family audiences.
And then they throw monkey shit at his face.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. This movie has a lot of like it has its like family friendly corny stuff, but they did sneak a shit in there. Well, monkey shit, but also
Yeah.
like he's like, get that weak shit out of my face.
Spritle
yeah.
fucking flips the dude off, dude.
He does.
Get that weak shit off my track!
Shouts to
Fucking-
him.
Oh,
I
yeah.
liked him in the movie. I don't know why you didn't like him.
It's just child actors.
Yeah.
I think it was at the end when, I mean, it's corny and, whatever, but it's like,
Cooties.
yeah, they're about to kiss and he's like, cootie alert.
Certified cootie moment.
Warning. The following image may be unsuitable for the uninoculated or cootie-sensitive viewers.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Jesus.
She's like, his dick is like partially in his mouth. Certified cootie moment.
Guy off camera chugging milk.
Yeah.
Dude, but yeah, that was like the climax of the whole movie. It was kind of sweet too. Like, what if I kiss you in front of a million people after I win a race with thousands of bulbs flashing in photography? She's like, that'll do. Should we practice now? And he's like, cootie alert in the back. Like, he's in the trunk. I'm like, oh, dude. And then, so ruined that moment. And then later, it's like,
He's like, I was about to get my fucking dick wet, you little shit.
you stupid little fuckwad. Like, that's the one fuck. And then
Yeah.
it's PG-13.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shoots him. I mean, there's so much murder in this movie.
Yeah.
But like,
He falls down a cliff.
yeah, but there's like one shot in the beginning where it shows someone get ejected from their car and they become like a bouncy ball.
Yeah.
And it's like this failsafe, just like nobody's dying. When the car explodes, they just go into a little safety ball.
Right.
But then it gives them carte blanche to just go full on Twisted Metal.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, he
awesome.
didn't break his neck before the bubble, by the way.
No.
Pop! Like
As if that wouldn't be utilized in like
flying
all
through
of-
air dead as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. He's in a bubble.
He's decapitated in the bubble.
Just broken everything.
It's two bubbles now.
His bones are fucking swastika. He's so fucking fucked.
Still on fire. Still on fire inside of it. He's like, oh. They're like, we can't guarantee the fire won't get inside.
Yeah, the bubbles are flammable. We didn't work out that
The
kink
fire.
yet. Just stuck in a fire hell.
Oh fuck. It's like when a seatbelt is like meant to keep you safe, but then you get locked inside of a burning car. Yeah.
Pull a fucking Christian Bale. Jesus, this
I'm
fucking
sorry about
I
that
know.
fly. I don't know. It's
Goddamn flies.
fucking flies. Where's he at?
Yeah, you find it.
Get out of here, you fucking flies.
But yeah, that I was cracking up too because like after they assume like everyone just becomes a bouncing ball, there's so much insane murder.
Oh yeah.
Like and there's also
Guy throws a beehive into a woman's face, dude.
Yeah.
The fucking Mario Kart power-ups.
Yeah. And then there's also no track safety precautions whatsoever. And it's like
They're not even on the track half of the time,
Yeah.
dude.
No.
Speed Racer's flying through the fucking air for half the movie.
Seriously, but also I must assume the track is the audience is nearby.
Yeah.
But they're never like really shown, but it's like it's always like whoom, right over their head. They're like, whoa. It's
You're
like,
like-
someone has eaten a car.
Yeah.
In this movie.
Wow.
Whoa.
It's that one guy from the clip.
He's going over that cliff.
Just Final Destination just
Yeah.
takes a full fender to the forehead. Boom.
It's like that 1961 Le Mans, is it? Where like 40
Oh,
people
shit.
got decapitated at once.
Right, like in the movie Ferrari.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ferrari.
Yeah.
Thanks.
But like it just made me laugh thinking of that because it's like, so if somebody catches a car with their face,
Yeah.
what if they also had the bubble thing? So it's just like bubbles across the whole
Yeah.
audience. Just everybody's everybody's fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry, PG, rated PG. It's all good.
No one died.
No one died.
That was a close one.
He's gaining on me.
He's going over that cliff.
Snap zooms in.
Almost had me there.
He's going over that cliff.
I love that the clip starts with Speed going.
Yeah.
He's going over that cliff.
That scene's in the movie though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the guy with the weird mustache, the purple car, right?
Bye-bye, little turd.
There's like a shot of
Mad
him.
Max, motherfuckers.
Yeah, there's a shot of him going like right at camera. It's just like the anime.
A perfect
Is that a
adaptation.
So good. This movie really encompasses just the anime, but also just speed and Technicolor drugs and
Fucking rock and roll, dude.
This
Fucking
fucking
rock.
rocks, man.
Give her one of them.
He's literally airborne for a good portion of this movie.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I
He
love
pa-
that shit.
He passes like the entire race just by like flying God over them. Like,
Yeah.
just hitting the ramp really hard.
We got to get to it, dude. That final race.
It's dude.
Dude, fucking
Phenomenal. It's like
goosebumps.
25 minutes probably.
Yeah, they cooked.
Jesus.
Dude.
And he's like having all of his entire life is converging in moments throughout the race where it's like what one left turn is basically like that's my childhood, dude.
Right.
It's like you ever hit the childhood turn, man? Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, like every single one is like a piece of like trauma.
Yeah.
But I seriously probably next to the fucking racetrack whenever it turns into liquid, that part
So fucking
insane.
cool.
In the same scene, by the way.
Yeah.
The shot of Emil Hirsch whenever he's drifting, the camera's right on him and he's tearing up as he's drifting at the same, like he's intense, but he's tearing up. dude, like Jesus Christ,
dude. And also, like, I know it's corny, but because all the like car movies or racing movies have like just listen to the engine, be one with the car. It's a cliche, but in the end, when it's like he's like, "Come on, Speed Racer, what does she need?" And he's just like,
yeah,
you know, he's sitting there like listening to it, and I was laughing because he was just sitting there, just like, what do you need? I just pictured the going like 5th gear jump start. He's like, oh, okay,
Oh, shit.
okay, I got you.
oh, okay, and then the shot of him after the jump start, where it's like a 360 drift.
Yeah.
It's probably the longest cut in the whole movie because
Yeah.
it's so fucking insane. The car starts and he drifts around the whole bowl and gets on the track, and I was just like, let's fucking go. Let's fucking
You let out
go. One of these, brother.
You finally let out a bong rip from 10th grade. You're like, let's go.
He's been holding it in.
Let's go.
It's fucking green smog.
20 years ago, I was like, and then 20 years later, let's fucking go.
Dude. I was waiting for this.
I was fucking cooked, man.
Dude.
For 20 years.
No reaction.
20 years of no reaction. Yeah.
Is that what he names of his kid?
Sałek naza, let's get it.
Go on the show, dude.
Yeah, come on the show, bro.
That would be so fucking funny.
Yeah. Just do it on the show.
Yeah, this movie fucking cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To an unreal degree. And it actually accomplishes the corny yet like poignant moments that like define like what anime kind of is.
Yeah. A great family story too.
Yeah.
Like I said, all of the actors, John Goodman fucking cooked, Susan Sarandon with the best peanut butter and jelly I've ever seen on cinema, dude.
And her pancake recipe that deserves to be bought by a company.
God damn. Matthew Fox, dude.
Yeah.
One of the
We
most
haven't even
underrated
mentioned him.
actors ever.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Seriously,
He had a like, I don't know if it was like a fall off, but he just like after
He was just
Lost.
yeah.
He didn't do anything after Lost.
I
And this was
know.
like gonna be his big break, but fucking nothing.
And he's
dude.
fucking great in
He's
it.
always good. I don't know why
He's
he's
so
not
good.
in more shit.
Dude, he was in a hunk of shit called Alex Cross, starring Tyler Perry.
I've seen that.
But he played. So Alex Cross is like one of those famous, like Along Came a Spider, like a fucking true crime novel, or not a true crime novel, but like crime novel, right? Played by Tyler Perry. Big mistake. Not great. But Matthew Fox is like the fucking serial killer, like John Doe type in that movie. He lost like 50 pounds. He's fucking like a skeleton, basically. He's a monster in this movie. He is so fucking good in this terrible piece of shit.
So unfortunate, man.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's not in more shit.
Dude, I'm ready for a fucking Matthew Fox renaissance. baby.
Yeah.
Me too, man.
Dude, the scene where he's like watching Speed in that final race.
Yeah.
Dude. And the scene where they
Like,
actually
am I about to cry during Speed
Yeah,
Racer
right,
now?
right. And the scene where like they're racing together and he's like, "Nah, your brother's dead." And you're like,
Yeah.
man.
I mean, I knew that.
I didn't know.
I know. Well, I mean, I'd seen
Going
it
back
300
yeah.
times. So
The first time you see it though, you're like, "Oh, man." But then like the thinking back on it, you're like, "Damn."
yeah,
It's
Damn.
dude, it hits.
Where's
great
my
movie.
brother?
where's my brother?
my brother?
I don't really understood why he turned heel though. Like really, when I watched it back, where it's like
I think he's just sort of like he's beholden to that corporation now.
and they just wanted him to like take everybody out on the track.
I
And then,
guess.
and then so he killed himself to get out of that.
I think so.
Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's a fuck. It's Speed Racer. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Speed Racer. Fuck
Speed
it.
Racer, yeah.
Yeah, look at the colors. Shut up and look at the colors. I don't really care that you could shoot this whole movie in my apartment with one green screen. The movie fucks, man.
It's insane.
This is how you use green screen, though.
Yeah.
Right.
You go all the way.
Like, I'll take this over any current Avengers
Like
movie.
they're not trying to sell you that it's real. I think that's what I like about
Right,
it. Where
right.
it's like
Yeah.
when you watch a Marvel film, you're
It's
like,
a stylistic
why did they...
choice.
Right.
Yes, when it's used like as a straight up reality bending stylistic choice, go crazy.
Did you ever
All
play
for it.
Psychonauts?
Yeah.
this reminds me of like some of the dream worlds in Psychonauts, where it's like completely Technicolor.
Yeah.
Just like,
dude, like the digital artifacts when he just gets like super speed or whatever he does at the end, Super Saiyan speed at the end, like those artifacts where the color is just like, they just probably like let the render break is what it felt like.
They ran it 2,000 times and just let it fucking stack on. Yeah.
It's so fucking awesome.
Damn, I didn't realize the V for Vendetta came out before this. It wasn't directed by the Wachowskis, but they wrote the screenplay for it.
For V for Vendetta. Wow. V for Vendetta?
Yeah.
I didn't know they wrote
Who
that.
directed?
James McTeague.
Oh.
McTeague.
I'm not familiar, I guess.
don't know.
He directed. I always thought it was a Wachowskis movie until I saw like the fucking credits one day, but I was like, they were always associated with that movie for me so closely. But I guess they didn't direct it and they only wrote the screenplay. But like so much of that movie feels influenced on this movie just based on the green screen and like the techniques they used behind it, right?
In V for Vendetta?
Yeah.
I don't even remember. All I remember is like the fucking train scene.
They did a lot of that, and the main villain in this movie is one of the main villains in V for Vendetta. He's like the news host at the very beginning.
It's been so long since I've seen that.
Yeah,
that
me
movie
too.
fucks. I fucking love that movie, dude.
I gotta rewatch it. It's been a long time.
Really?
I remember it quickly gained a reputation of like a fucking incel movie.
Yeah,
It
but-
was the Joker movie before the Joker.
Yeah.
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 And everyone wears the anonymous Matt. Fuck off.
I
But
know.
but
Alan
that-
Moore's like, you don't even fathom what I'm thinking. Like,
Yeah, I'm just so dark and twisted.
he said exactly that.
yeah.
Yeah.
You don't even fathom
You
what
didn't
I'm
even fucking
thinking.
get my shit, dude.
But yeah, like a lot of the visual cues for me, at least it harkened back to V for Vendetta, which came out in 2005.
Gotcha. Yeah, I just keep thinking about like that wormhole he enters at the end when he like crosses the finish line. Like he's going so fucking fast and all his like his whole life, and he's breaking so many fucking records and he's passing everybody, and then it literally just like folds in on itself and goes.
Yeah.
I was like,
So
this is
fucking sick.
2001 entering the wormhole. Like it's like
Yeah.
fucking slit scan almost.
That's
like,
definitely like their intention, of
yeah,
course.
it's not like literally slit scan, but I was just like, oh, he's fucking.
that was a
It's just so
definite cue.
Dude, just imagine being blitzed off your tits at like 14 years old. 14 years old, just like locked into a DVD copy of Speed Racer.
Yeah.
Just like, brother. Dude, I don't know. This movie just like, it's hard to describe what I mean, but it really just hits in a way that it made complete sense to my THC infused brain.
Yeah.
I will say though, the critique that I have for this movie, it's way too fucking long.
You
Yeah,
think so?
2 hours 15 is pretty long.
Yeah, I guess you're
That's
right.
so long for
Yeah.
a speed racer movie. What
Hour
are,
40 is probably
what
solid.
are we doing, dude?
Yeah.
After the race in the very middle where like they win, but like the guys like everything after that, I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? Let's wrap it up. If all of his childhood stuff like was just in the final race, you know what I'm saying? Like they
Yeah.
only reference it in the final. Like I would be fine with that. I didn't need a whole bunch of setup. We get it. They're fast.
It's a mix, yeah.
I mean, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. It's Speed Racer. It's not that deep, bro.
No,
But-
his name is Speed Racer. I think we got it.
yeah, yeah. Like, what
we
the
got-
fuck's going on?
What this?
yeah, yeah. Honestly, like they could have, as much as I love every racing scene, the desert racing scene could be cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I were editing this, in my head I was watching this, I was like, you should cut this and get to the final race. But in my head I was like, I would cut exposition in the intro in all 3 acts, 1, 2, 3, and keep all the races, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's a spectacle.
But even the second race, like you said, I would trim it down a little bit. There are parts where it's like it drags.
Totally, yeah.
Like whenever Spritel gets into the race at the fucking in the middle of the desert, like come
Yeah,
on.
like-
not even 90, but like 110. You know what I mean? Like just fucking trim it down, dude.
Yeah, I getcha. You mean, wait, 110? Oh, 110 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like just chop off 15 minutes, and this would be an easily more digestible movie for me.
I gotcha. Yeah, I felt that as well.
Okay,
Speed it up. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, brother. I love that the second race, before the second race, the fucking what's his name, the Japanese dude?
I don't even remember.
I just love in the middle of the night. Or he wakes up the next morning and says, guys, I don't feel great. I think it was poisoned by ninjas last night. What the fuck are you talking about?
He gets like ninja stars like in his wall, and he's like,
Yeah.
Not feeling great, guys. What happened? I was poisoned by ninjas.
You know.
Narcolite benzamine. A highly effective and debilitating drug. I'll be fine.
One of those
You
nights.
stay at a hotel and they do that. Hate that.
I like when they try to break into John Goodman's suite and they're like,
yeah.
oh no, a wrestling ring.
More like ninjas. That's a big human being, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's why he's so imposing in 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Dude, he's like 12 feet tall, literally. You know that?
He's the tallest human of all time.
Yeah. He's 7'11", dude. Tall guy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. He's super
Wow,
tall.
He's a big guy.
He's a big guy.
Big and tall.
I want to give him a hug, you know?
Mm-hmm.
One of those guys that hug.
Yeah, I bet he gives a fucking mean hug.
Yeah. Solid.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't hug his sons in this, though, that's for sure.
That's for damn sure.
He's a good dad, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah?
his name's Pops.
Yeah, but he's like, hey, if you walk out that door, don't ever fucking come back.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
No.
Hey, man. Unconditional love. You're a parent. You should work on that.
Don't you have a failing garage?
Yeah. Why don't you work on that lawsuit, pal?
Yeah.
You got cease and desist from a really cool guy.
Yeah, well, I'm married to Susan Sarandon, so shut the fuck up.
Eat shit, buddy. I win now.
True, though.
Do we want to talk about why this movie didn't resonate with folks?
I think we kind of hit it.
Yeah?
Yeah, like it just missed because I think it was ahead of its time. And like you were saying, you've got an answer to this question, don't you?
No. I just mean, like, do you guys realize how much money this movie lost?
No.
$100 million.
Jesus.
Damn.
And they put in a cool $80 million for just the promotion of this movie. This movie was everywhere. Cereal boxes, billboards, toys, the whole thing. They thought they had a franchise on their hands. Dude.
Damn.
That's so weird.
And
I honestly don't know why it didn't hit, besides the fact that it was just ahead of its time.
it opened up against a little movie called Iron Man.
Ah.
Well, that'll do it.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You built this car in a cave with a box of scraps.
Fucking grips.
With a box of scraps!
I mean, who the fuck knew that Iron Man was going to blow up like that, though? They're taking a risk by casting Robert Downey Jr. in a, like, you know, fucking...
To start a fucking franchise.
Yeah, to start a franchise for superhero movies that, like, no one gives a shit about because The Dark Knight is coming out in June.
Because they have to make movies to keep the rights.
Yeah. And they fucking hit it, dude. And then Speed Racer was unfortunately opened up at number 3. It's in its opening weekend.
That's not bad.
That's for a movie that costs as much as this movie
Yeah.
costs.
Well, yeah, they lost money, but third is not bad.
That's a bronze medal.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
You're still on the winner's podium in my book.
Yeah.
I think for a movie like this, they
You're
were
not drinking milk and kissing Christina Ricci, though.
That's
That's
right.
for sure.
It's not a franchise starter. I'll tell you that. Number 3.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it was coming out around a time where, like you said, people were not gonna easily fall in line with a rigid or something that wasn't rigid in terms of like the medium of film. It was different. It did editing techniques differently. It was colorful. It was all those things. And this is 2008, where it's like people are expecting like more serious films. Like Batman Begins had just released and it did a great job. The Dark Knight was coming out literally months later, and there's like we're kind of, if it's a property, if it's a franchise, like we're looking for darker, serious tones now.
Well, it's a good thing they followed it up with Cloud Atlas, which was a huge hit.
Yeah, fucking God.
I've still never seen that.
Jesus.
I still haven't. I heard it's the most pretentious piece of shit ever.
I watched like 30 minutes and I was like, dude, what is Tom Hanks doing? Like, what the fuck are we doing, dude?
It's like the Tree of Life, but worse,
Dude.
is what I imagine.
He
It.
plays an Asian man in the movie, dude.
Nice.
He plays like 3 guys.
Well, now
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
watching this for sure. Watch Tom Hanks pretend to be Asian. Are you kidding me? Oh man. I don't know.
There's a snake in my booth.
Shit. All right.
There was this guy that did a perfect Tom Hanks impression, and now I know you can't really rip off impressions, but it's like he just walked out. He was like a stand-up, and he was just like, "This is my impression of Tom Hanks getting bit by a snake in his boots." Oh, ow, wow! And but it was better. It was,
but it was like a Tom Hanks impression.
It sounded better. I thought I could do it. I can't.
But like you have the idea like, oh, this is gonna sound good when I do it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. When I was a kid and I was like, I can roar like Godzilla.
Yeah.
And then no.
Yeah. Like, hey mom, you want to see my Velociraptor impression? She was like, sure.
No, but
she's like, cool. How are the friends
Cool.
going?
How's the job search going? Fucking 14 years old. Did you guys know that they are making a Speed Racer television show?
Cool.
On Apple TV Plus.
Let's go.
would have never known if you didn't tell me.
Well, there it is. That's Apple TV's marketing.
Yeah, they're waiting for Josh to tell everyone.
It's just Josh telling people.
It's like, wow. I opened my Apple TV. All right, boys. Is that it for
I think so.
Speed Racer?
Yeah, this movie bangs, dude.
That was the breakdown. With Marty Scorsese's. Boys, we have to determine whether or not Speed Racer 2008 is cinema or not cinema. That's how we rate our fucking movies on this show. It's a simple yes or no. Alex, you want to go first?
Yeah.
Christopher Charles Collins. I think we know where you're going.
Yep.
All right, I'll be next and say cinema. That's 3 cinemas. That's 3 in a row. It's fucking bar. Guess what's next? Is it 4, 3, 4 me? It's the be-all, end-all. It's the top tier, the S tier, if you will, of our movie list. Do we want it on the shelf? Do we want it in our Criterion Collective Collection? That's how we fucking decide the ultimate, the best of the best of the best.
This should genuinely be in the Criterion Collection.
Genuinely.
Chris, is it 4-3 for you?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Guess you
brother.
letting out the 20-year bong rip.
Yeah.
Alexander Michael Wilson, is it 4-3 for you?
Abso-flipping-lutely, and pardon my French.
Wow. How dare you fucking say that?
Excuse
You
me.
got to keep it PG-13 for the Speed Racer episode.
Monkey shit.
How fucking dare you?
Sorry, it's not 4-3 for
Wow.
me. It's just a little long.
You're fucking dumb.
It's
Immediate personal attacks.
Fuck you. Fuck your face. I hate your face.
I'm gonna fuck your fucking face,
Fucking
dude.
hate you fucking so hard.
You're so wrong.
It's not 4-3 for me, dude.
It's so-
It's
I get
definitely
it.
a little long. It's it just drags just a bit. But visually, one of the best movies I've ever seen.
Now that he's gone, you're dead.
All right, boys. DMTs for Speed Racer.
Only have 1 or 2, I guess. Speed Racist and Gotta Go Fast.
Gotta go Jiffy Fast.
I have that same one. Gotta go Jiffy Fast. Why can't I talk? Jesus Christ. I've also got green lights and green screens, and then the Hot Wheels movie.
Nice. Lucy in the Sky with Drivers.
That's it.
You, Me, and Grand Prix.
Ooh, I like that.
And Dude, Where's My Brother?
Those are all good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like Lucy in the Sky with Drivers.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah? All right.
Yeah. LSD, brother.
Hell yeah, that's what it means.
That's
dude.
what this movie's all about.
In case you didn't know, in case every stoner for the past 50 years didn't fucking talk your ear off about it.
Yeah, anything that's colorful, that's LSD, actually.
Yeah.
That's what that means. All right, boys.
What about Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon?
I know that it lost the money, but I don't know how much it cost and all that stuff. So we can do the box office game.
All right. If it lost $100 million, I'm going to guess it was $50 million to make this movie. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
I was like, what?
Wait, what? They
All right.
gave the theaters $50 million.
It was a weird tactic, a little Hollywood accounting, but
Just based on guesstimating here, I'd say like 200 million.
I'll go 140. I don't know. Are you sticking with 50?
I'll say 175. Alexa, how much did the movie Speed Racer cost to make?
Speed Racer cost an estimated $120 million to make.
Is that you?
40, yeah.
There
Nice.
you go.
Good
W.
shit.
The Economist strikes again.
How much did it make in theaters, Alex?
Simple. $40 million. I mean, 20. Fuck. No!
I'd like to go next. $125 million.
I'm going to say $37 million.
Why are we doing this?
Ask it.
Why? We know the answer.
Why? Why do anything?
No, I mean, but
no, it's 25 million. If it lost 100, it cost 125. The budget was 25, or it made 25 then.
Ask it.
Alexa, how much did the movie Speed Racer make in theaters?
Speed Racer grossed $43.9 million in the United States and $93.9 million worldwide.
I accidentally guessed 40, leaving me the victor.
I said 47.
Oh, well, it's still
37. Nah, fuck it.
Whatever, you win,
doesn't,
I guess.
Doesn't fucking matter.
I'm still the economist.
You're still the economist after all. All right, boys. Let's fucking hit the old dusty trail. Do we have to do an actor game?
For who?
Emil Hirsch, dude. This guy's been in everything.
John Goodman?
Sure.
Oh, shit.
Let's give it a shot.
Speed Racer.
The Big Lebowski.
The Flintstones.
Call me the new word, dude. 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Emperor's New Groove.
Oh,
Hell
fuck yeah. Great movie. Flight. I'm drunk now.
John Goodman, a very prolific actor.
He is.
He's been in so much stuff.
So much.
You guys already said Flintstones.
Yeah.
Then I'm out.
Roseanne.
Bringing Out the Dead. Martin Scorsese.
John Goodman. He's a good man.
He is a good man. Famously good man.
Great man, even, I'd say.
Do I have tentinitis or is there
Yeah,
really...
It's tinnitus, but yes.
Okay. Yeah, I've got...
Do I have tetanus and tinnitus?
Do I have tentinitis?
I'm out.
Coyote Ugly.
Oh, fuck.
Shouts to me, dude. I did it.
I did it.
I did it. All right, boys, let's get the fuck out of
Yeah.
here. Time to go to bed.
Seriously.
I'm gonna go night-night.
Thanks for listening to There Are Too Many Movies. $5 a month on Patreon if you want to support the show.
And guess what? After this fucking episode, we're going to do something a little special. We're going to have a little preview from Patreon when we did the last Wachowskis movie, which was The Matrix. We did a GMP on that movie, and here's a little snippet from that.
Not yet.
Right after this episode.
It's a post-credit scene.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for listening.
Later, Toads.
B.
Youngin.
When you see his foot stepping into the building, it's immediate
And you hear those
goosebumps.
bells.
Because it's like... It's during the scene where, like, this is after one of the best scenes ever in this movie with Hugo Weaving, like, you know, his whole speech about, like, it's the smell, that whole fucking scene. And he's talking, but he's like, they're not going to save you. The fucking footsteps in the fucking revolving door, dude.
Just entering the lobby.
Jesus
You're
fuck.
like, they're about to get the fucking so hard. Like,
the absolute trench coat fucking.
yeah.
Trench coat of guns, dude. Would you please remove any metallic items you're carrying, keys, loose change? And then the trench coat reveal of the fucking armory in his body.
Holy shnikes.
Yeah.
Good dude.
He might as well have said Zoinks!
Yeah.
And then just get palmed right there and then
Dude.
cut to slow-mo. Fucking...
And then Trinity with the fucking Uzi, which is perfect for her. Brah, brah, fucking, oh my god.
double MP5 crossfire.
Dude, this made, like, this is what made being a child like in the 90s.
Dude, yeah.
This is why I started doing this noise.
Yeah.
Running around with little Nerf guns going...
And doing this shit.
God, fucking gun foo, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.